crafters, this is Crafty Sabby, and I'm here today to finally share my craft room space with you. So we're going to do a craft room tour today. I'm so happy to be back. I missed crafting and I missed you guys and I missed videoing for YouTube, and so hopefully I'm back now. I just want to tell you guys again that I was fortunate enough to move to another spot in our basement. So the room I'm in now, it used to be the man cave, and now they've since moved into the room that I was in, and I like this so much better. So I did some painting. It was really rather dark, and it's sort of an older style. And so I painted it and made it lighter, and I'm really loving it now. So I have a couple things left to do, like lighting and such, but so I'm going to be in the middle of the room, and I'm sort of going to pan around and give you a quick overview, and then we'll go through a few things. So I'm in the middle of the room, and there's my desk. There, my husband and kids got me the desk last year or year before. I don't remember when. And so I'll just pan around quickly. I'll explain some of the things I did. I painted a lot. There's some cabinets. It's quite a large room. I'm very fortunate to have the space. That's the way I come in. I'm at the end of the basement. Some new cabinets and stuff that I've purchased, and I'll show you all a little better in slow motion here. So I'm just spinning around as we go. So that's one of the new cabinets I got for Christmas. And that's like an old ladder style, and there's my window. So, let's start. Where should we start? Okay, well, this is my desk where I sit, and spoiler alert, this may or may not be a giveaway coming up. I'll explain more about that in another video. I have a little thing here that my mom gave me, and I keep some of my most used twines and things. I have some vintage trims and some stuff that I reach for the most in there. And then at the end of my desk here, I have my little caddy that I keep all of my scissors and glue and all the important stuff in. And then there's a cabinet there at the end of my desk. And I'll just go up here. Sorry, there's a pillar right here. And then on that side of my desk, I have my sewing machine, and that's a table that I can move around. So I love this desk, is great. I got this, or my husband got this desk at Staples. I believe it was Staples a couple years ago. That's my IKEA cart, just full of, you know, I don't even know what's in there. I think my inks. Sorry, it's a little dark. And then this is the top of my desk. So it's an old scale there. Some decor above my desk. And it's all, it's gray, dark gray on this back wall, and then light gray on the other walls. There. Okay, I never find anything with my name on it, and one day I was in a thrift store and I found this little dish with my name on it, so I think I paid like $2 for that. I love it. So this is just extra stuff I haven't put away yet. My napkins are in there. This is the printer that my husband got me for my birthday. I keep it covered up because I don't want it to get all dusty, but it's an HP. And I love it. It's really, really a good printer. I believe there's just office stuff in there, and then I just have inks and paper. There's my new Dyson hand vac that my husband got me. Love that little thing. It's great. And then on this wall, which is behind me now, I painted some of those wood crates that we've all been seeing. And I painted it gray and I turned it on its side and I hung it on the wall. And inside are some fabrics that I've been finding at thrift stores and different places. So I want to make some book covers out of those. I got these at Michael's. I believe they were on sale. So I bought that one and that one. And this one here houses just more of my laces and trims and doilies and some very old books that I have. Is this not like the smallest little Bible ever? It just fits in the palm of my hand. So that's that wall. And then just here I have my cart, and this is like the cart that I wheel out, I use the most. Is I have like all my trims in there, like feathers, there's stickers here, and then inside these drawers are all my laces. These are purchased lace trims, and then I have more of my vintage ones and some of the ones I got from AliExpress, but these are all white. And then these are cream colored ones and beige and all that fun stuff. And then all my doilies that I cut up, and I use those quite a bit. So that's what's in there. And then right beside it is this wooden, I was going to get rid of this, and I might still, because there's another cabinet that I want to get, but I'm not too sure. But anyway, this is, that's just extra paper down there. And then I love containers, and I love clear containers. I haven't labeled anything yet, but this is my thing. I like to be able to see everything that I have. And apparently I have too much stuff. So these are all trims, ribbons. This one here has like seam binding and bias tape and all kinds of stuff like that. Some silk laces that I just found, really, really beautiful. And then some things I made. So that's that shelf. And then the one above it is just all my stuff for journals. All the things that I've tea dyed, coffee dyed, I've made, videos that you've seen me do. So that's these are tags. This is all vintage stuff. This is all the stuff that I use to, well, I'll coffee stain all of this stuff eventually. So just different papers, you know. There's some old napkins in there. There's envelopes, all the stuff that we use. Pre-made things that I could just put into journals. And this one has paper doilies inside of it. And then above that are these two baskets. They're metal, and I love them. I got them at Michael's. I used my coupon. I don't remember how much they are, and they're just filled with all vintage books and things that I have been fortunate enough to get from different people. And I use a lot of those books and stuff for my journals. And here's the door I forgot to paint. It's not great, should be. Some wrapping stuff. Okay. Oops, I forgot to clean up this. This has, I don't know if I've shown you this before. This is something else my husband bought for me for all of my papers. I got this at Walmart, I think, online. So it really keeps all my papers organized. And then down there are just Christmas papers and some smaller paper pads. Those are all the paper pads that I really love using. I haven't put away yet. Like they're my new ones, and Yeah, I had to separate them from all my other ones because I haven't used them yet. And it kind of forces me to try to use them up. And then just above that, I have my paper towels, some books. I want to show you this, but I have to block off the bad word. So this is the Artist's Manifesto. I don't know how well you can see that. It says, "You are a story maker, and this is a call to your heart to remember who you are, to create with flair, love, passion, and complete obsession, and F everything else." So I just love that. So I had to put that up. I had an old frame, and I put that paper behind it, and then put the manifesto in there. And then this one is like my second favorite. Is that not like the truest thing? I would reattach those suckers. And on this wall is just some decoration. And I got some words, lovely words up there. So that's that shelf. And then I'm just going to fly by the man cave there. And then on this wall, I've got another project that I've yet to complete. So I bought a C and an S and it's canvas a very long time ago, and I never really did anything with it. So I think now is the time. And so on this wall, this is my favorite wall. I'll just show you real quick. I had these. These have my 12 by 12 paper pads inside of them. Those are from Michaels. I have another one over there, and they stack up, but I took them apart because it just fit better on this wall. So I got these baskets at the dollar store, and inside that one is just some old punches that I don't really use too much anymore. And then recently I bought these cabinets. They were on sale for, I think, $49 at Canadian Tire, for those of you who live here in Canada. And I put them all together myself. I was very proud of that. Inside here are more containers. I like things neat and organized. And so inside there are just all my sticker embellishments and things, some metal embellishments, some little lace bags and things, yeah, paper flowers in there, tags, some more paper flowers, and then down here are like, that's Valentine's Day stuff, and clothes pegs, some odds and ends, and then there's just some more trims and things in there. And then down there are all my stamps, like the rubber back stamps and my cling stamps. Don't really use too much anymore, which is really a shame. I should. So that's what's in there. I was pretty amazed that those cupboards even closed since I put them together. And then here I had this old frame, and I painted it gray, and then I had this sort of framed shelf thing. And if you recall another video, I had all these buttons that I got at a yard sale, and I love the way that looked. I just sort of kept those in all of the original bottles and sort of made a piece out of it. And I put a canvas bow on there, or a rose anyways. And then I had this shelf, and it had the cubes in there, the brown baskets. But I found these at the dollar store. They were $4, I believe, each. But I couldn't resist. They were gray. They have Velcro. And they're really cute, and they looked really nice in here. So they're just full of junk, so I'm not going to bother showing you what's in there. And then on top of this, I just have all of my little brads and some colored wood buttons. And then just lots and lots of buttons everywhere. I have, oh my God, so many. And then this one too. So that's that. And then there's another basket up there. I think that's empty. And then in this unit, what is in here? I don't remember. You know, it's so organized that I don't even know where anything is. And then in here is one of these doohickeys. I don't know where Princess Auto. It's a place here where my husband buys his tools and stuff in Canada. And I got it for a good price, and it just is really handy for like my book corners. Sorry, I don't know what the light is like, but all my paper clips, pins and things, and just a whole bunch of things. All of the things I reach for. There's Tim Holtz stuff in here. I don't know, there's some extra stuff. Tim Holtz stuff there. And then just some of my agendas, or whatever you call those. And then my sticker makers are in here. And then these are all my my embossing, my heat gun. This is inks that I have. My ink pads and my embossing powders are all in here. I love these clear containers. I got those at Canadian Tire also, and I think you get 10 of the shoe box size for $19.99. That's my heat sealer. Sorry, those are my knees cracking. That's my my extra Cuttlebug and one of my Cricut machines that I begged my husband to get me, and then like used it twice. How sad is that? So that's that. I'm sorry, this is a little bit long now. Okay, and then this on this top of this unit here, I have just my embossing folders and some of my die. I'm sorry, the light is bad at the side of the room. Some of my dies and stuff. And then in there are more 12 by 12 paper pads. And then my husband also bought me this shelving unit for Christmas. And so on there are some of my past projects. I gave away 2 around Christmas time, so they're missing from my collection, but I gotta make more. Some that you'll probably recognize. And then up there are some of the lovely gifts that I have received from our fellow YouTubers. And up there is another saying, my favorite saying, dance like no one is watching. Okay, so I'm gonna slowly back up here. I hope I'm not making you guys sick. You can see my shadow there, can't you? And there's a old carry-on luggage piece that my mother-in-law, used to be my mother-in-law's, she gave to me. And just an old chair that I had, and this room is kind of large, so it needed something. So I just used an old chair that we had. Just put some decorations on the wall. This was an old piece of ours too, and I just painted it gray. And a vase. I made these flowers with my Cricut. That was one of the projects that I made, actually. And one of my journals. And then we're almost there, guys. And then this was another piece that my husband got me. And this just holds my TV. Right there. And nothing exciting in there, just some things. That's my Big Shot. What do you call it? Sizzix. And then just some spare stuff. I don't know really what I'm going to put in here yet, but that's what's there for now. Okay, and then right above it, I was at a store one day and I saw this frame. And it had these paper flowers on it, and it was like $60. I said, no, forget it. So I painted an old frame that I had the glass broke out of. Painted it gray. I put some really pretty paper behind it. And then I just made these flowers and put them on there. And it's simple, and it's cute, and I just really liked it, the way it turned out. So I try to do a lot of stuff myself, did not spend a lot of money. And then finally we have this ladder shelving unit, and I've had this for a really long time. So I just decided to put some of the smaller things. They're all from Michael's, this cube, and that's just some old paper. Really, I should go through it because I don't use it a lot anymore. And then just my paints and watercolor pencils and my good brushes and that sort of thing. There's probably nothing in there, but these are my my Zig Clean color markers. So I got the big set. I wish I used them more. Pretty sad. Some Copics. I never really got into Copic coloring too much, but that's what I have. And then there's this. I need to do something with this because it's mostly empty. Washi tapes are all in here. And then I just got all my beading things and such here. And then right at the top, I just got this basket from HomeSense, I think it was. And in there are just all of my big punches that I use all the time. And that's my curtain. I have a small window here. And my mommy made me that when I was just a little girl. And I recently found it. And so he's there keeping an eye on me when I craft. And we're back to my desk again. So that's it, you guys. I hope that you like my new room. I love it. So I hope to get a lot of wonderful projects come out of here. And I hope you guys are all well and that the new year is being good to you so far. And that's it. So I will talk to you guys all real soon. Take care of yourselves and have a great day. Bye, guys.